Okay, Chair, this is your February 16th, 2025 lesson. Your swing yesterday wasn't quite as good as today. Today looks pretty doggone good, and you had better results on the range today also. But let's break this thing down. Let's just play this thing through. This is a third speed. What I like about it, the club never gets there out of position, but from there on and down, the shaft is just about parallel to the swing plane. See that? As a matter of fact, it's between these two yellow lines. It's kind of interesting. It's like a channel. See, this goes right down at the end. So, good swing. Let's break down, and I think that, and I can't bring it up quickly, but I can show you your swing up until 5 months ago, and I think that's what's causing your shoulder issues. But so on the way back, you get the club. See through the whole trip that shaft should be parallel to the yellow lines. Now that's like 90 degrees off. So now the problem with dragging it inside for most people is, and that was my problem early on too, is you drag it like this. Now the natural tendency is just like this. Then pretty soon you go, oh, my hands have to be up there, and then we lift the club like this, and we're across the line and coming down. But watch, you realize that it's inside, and you kind of hold on to it, and you shut off the backswing to here. If you continued on, I just think you're going to be across the line, which is guaranteed coming down steep. Now, coming down steep is the enemy, right? That's the thing that sinks the whole ship. But what happens here is you do a really snazzy job manipulating the hands, because see, it's way off plane, not even close to parallel, and then you get it magically on, and you stop it right there, perfectly parallel. What's great about this now, all you do is you come down, and you're on plane. So that part gives up. So let's just follow it down. Yeah, see that's so now as we follow down, we get to the first checkpoint, which is when the hands are even with your are waist high. That shaft is on your forearm. Should be on your forearm, and it is. It's really good. You can't see, it's kind of blurry, but there's the shaft. Now, all good golfers, doesn't matter if it's Furyk or Trevino or Nicholas, they all end up here with the shaft over their right forearm, and then here, where the shaft is parallel to the ground, the head of the shaft is slightly behind their hands as you look down on it. So this is, you do a really nice job getting through here, and it's quite good. So then we follow through, and you hit, this one you can see you're kind of closing the club up just a bit, but nothing major. You keep your head down, or steady. It exits a little low, but reasonably on plane. You keep a great shoulder tilt. That's really good. And you come up, and then you kind of stall out here with your foot. But that's preventing you from coming into the hitting area. Now, let me put this on pause just for a second. Let's backtrack. Let's think about simplifying the backswing. And I think at the same time that'll free up what we talked about, you're getting kind of jammed with the left pec again, left bicep pinching the left pec on the backswing. And I think that's where the pain's coming from. But so I'm thinking this takeaway will help fix that. So this is the first move that you have that's causing all the commotion. Now it takes like a Herculean effort to get it back on plane, because that's like 90 degrees out. This is what we should work on, is all the golfers do this. So when the shaft is first parallel to the ground, the club head is about even with their hands. Okay. Now all he does is keeps rotating his shoulders, and look, the club stays pretty much on plane the entire trip. So that's what we want to do, is work on that position, and that puts us in a better position here. Because see, here you got to move this shaft to this angle by the time we get to here, and it's just a wasted motion. And most people don't put brakes on it, will go complete the backswing and just cross the line, and they're just toast. So we'd like to get, so this next one, the good thing about your swing is there's plenty of depth. That's why I believe you can hit it so well, is the butt of the club is back here, and so that's a good part of it. So so we position 2, where the club is first parallel to the ground. I'd like to clean that up. That would make this position where so this is the next position where the left arm is parallel to the ground. I'd like to see that. So it's laid off here because you still haven't got it back on plane. So at the tail end of the backswing, you're moving it like this in this small distance. That's a lot of movement. That's hard to time. Whereas this guy, he just keeps rotating his shoulder and keeps this relationship. See that? Now you and I can't get further than that, but see how that opening is over his delt, and see your hands. This is where you're cutting your swing off yesterday, right here. That wasn't even shoulder height. Yeah, see today, that's almost livable. But you really haven't set your wrist, but I'm not worried about that. The good thing is, in this one, it's right where it should be, right on your forearm. Okay, that's the checkpoint. And the next checkpoint is there. So you will have 3 checkpoints. One on the takeaway and these 2 on the downswing. The rest of the stuff, and you kind of, so your butt's coming away from the back wall, and so that you had, it's against the back wall there, and then you rotate, so you're an inch or 2 away, so that takes the limited spine angle even less. Yeah, I think if we clean up the takeaway and the top position, I think that fixes all your problems. And to do that, we have to get that lean away at the top position with your upper back instead of this over here and all. So that's the number one thing, is get this thing going here, get the hands more in front of you instead of jammed this way, and then I think the rest just falls into place. I mean, those are the things that I suggest you work on.